Let me share with you a proven framework for customer storytelling. Worked with tens of thousands of sales and customer-facing professionals to kind of perfect it and get it just right. Got a lot of great feedback. So here we go. 5 parts to the framework. Number 1, lead with the punchline. Number 2, give the context. Number 3, share the journey. Number 4, go deep on the benefits. And then number 5, I want you to close with an engaging question. Now, take a moment and just think about, why am I starting the framework with leading with the punchline? Most customer stories we tell, most customer stories you see on a website, kind of all the same. Challenges, solution, benefits, right? Let's tell you the problem, let's tell you how we solve the problem, and let's kind of quantify it with some ROI, and that's great. But when you're talking to an executive, either in person or you're talking with an executive on some kind of web meeting, on a conference call, you know, they're probably doing something else, and you want to grab their attention. You want to get their mindset out of what they're doing and get their mindset focused in on your story. And the only way to do it is to start with the punchline, lead with the punchline. What is the big bang, so what? What's your big idea? You know, I was working with a company just last week, and you know what? They're a tech company, but a big so what I heard them say was they're helping their customers save lives. Think about that. It's that kind of emotional hook, helping companies grow revenue by 100%. Whatever that big bang is, you know your metrics, you know the benefits, you know what those punchlines are. Start the story with the punchline. Then make your way into the context. Explain what problem you're solving, give some of the detail, add some color. And then we want you to dive into the journey. Explain how they solved it. What were some of the steps to success? Makes it believable. And then we want you to dive in and go deep on the benefits. Quantifiable, non-quantifiable benefits. It can duplicate what you highlighted in the opening of the punchline. It's okay to reinforce the benefits. Isn't that what you're trying to do? And then close with an engaging question. What would these kind of benefits mean to your business? Right? That's a great way to frame up a story. Lead with the punchline, share the context, go through the journey, go deep on the benefits, and then close up with an open and engaging question. Now, I'm going to leave you with one final tip. You know, what I really like is the idea of how people are going to feel after you've told them the story. There's got to be an emotional hook. There's got to be a quantifiable hook. There's got to be a hook around a transformation. They ultimately need to feel the way that president felt in the story I told you before, which is all about feeling like, I want that. They need to feel like you're going to add material value to their business. And that's what the purpose of the story is. Let me leave you with one last tip. Now, when are you going to use customer storytelling? Well, you're going to use customer storytelling as early, as often as you can in your sales pursuits. So you have a call, you're either in person or you're on a web meeting, on a conference call, and you're doing your discovery, you're asking your questions. There's a point in the call where, you know, you've asked maybe a few too many questions, and you start feeling like the person you're speaking with kind of wants you to give them something back. They're starting to wonder, you know, what do you do and what value and how are you going to help them? You know, rather than jumping to a demo or rather than jumping to a solution, you can use a customer story to anchor the benefit. And you can very quickly flip back into discovery. So give them something, give them the story, lead with the punchline, share the context, give them a little bit of the journey, share with them some of the benefits. You know, you're talking about your product, you're talking about your solution, but now you're talking about it in the context of a story. Who doesn't want to hear a story? And then closing with the open-ended, engaging question flips it back to your prospect. And that's how you're able to use customer storytelling in the context of a sales pursuit and even in the context of a call.